Alright, we're live, guys. Hello. I am so not prepared for this. I have been in a rush to get this started. Where the fuck is the audio jack? There we go. Jesus. I am so in a rush right now. There we go. Right, hello OAG. The game's not even open, nothing like that. It's all fucked. Hey Riley. Anyway, there we go. Jeez Louise. I was like very far from being ready there. I had to like basically run around the house. Oh my god! God damn it, man. Why is everything trying to piss me off today? Hang on, guys. It's like fell off my desk. And there we go. Fuck me. It's supposed to be a relaxing stream, and it's just been far from relaxing trying to get this going and all that stuff. Anyway, we should be okay for now. Anyway. Alright, let's continue. Oh my god, that is awful. Really? I guess we have to do it. Long jobs today. It's whatever gives me the most money today,
okay.
As usual.
Here we go.
But yeah. Hopefully everyone's doing all right. I'm doing okay. I mean, last couple of days have been pretty shit, to be honest, but
get ready.
We're all good.
Turn left and then keep right.
Yeah, this will be just the usual. Doing a few high-paid jobs while chilling and talking to chat. Nothing fancy.
Keep right and then turn right.
But yeah, we'll see how this all goes.
Time to get the job done.
Not expecting many viewers tonight, which is a shame. This is sort of similar to the AC stuff. Just doesn't attract anybody, apart from the few people that just watch me all the time. So that's great.
Turn right.
I mean, I guess people don't like the concept of a chill stream. They'd rather see a certain game on the screen. How many fucking cars are I'm pulling out? Okay. Okay, we're clear anyway.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
But yeah, we're back. I had to take a day off yesterday, I'm sorry about that. A, I was really tired. B, since getting rid of Assetto Corsa videos, that's a lot of ideas that has been essentially scrapped, because I'm not doing Assetto Corsa anymore in terms of videos. Streams maybe, but that's just a maybe right now. I mean, there's just no point, like, there's just no point in putting all that time in editing, recording, and all that shit, rendering, just to get fucking 18 views in 6 hours. Like, that's not worth my time whatsoever. It's just not worth it. But this stream's going to be pretty similar, I think. There's not going to be many viewers. I mean, there's 5 right now. I don't see that number going up any. It'll probably go up, but it's not going to go up by much, which is a shame, but whatever.
Exit left.
Hey, Ian. How you doing, man? lot better than yesterday, that's for sure. Well, that's
Go
good.
straight on.
That's good, man. I mean, me too. I'm doing a bit better than yesterday. Not too much, though. Yesterday was just a bit... I just spent most of the day doing nothing because I was just really tired. I couldn't do a video because, like I literally just said, because I stopped AC. A lot of ideas that I had written down has been scrapped and that kind of thing, so I wasn't prepared with anything. Like, I had a couple of ideas in my head, but I needed more time to set them all up and stuff, so didn't really have the time yesterday. I mean, it probably didn't help that I didn't wake up until the afternoon, but I've been doing that for ages now, and I'm usually a lot more prepared, but like I said, since scrapping Assetto Corsa videos, loads and loads of ideas has just fucking gone in the bin, basically. Ah, fair enough, Ian. Fair enough. I mean, you can get the trophy now, I guess, or unless you've already got it. What I was doing before the stream is actually defragging my games drive because literally I have like 2 or 3 games installed. But because I've installed so many mods to Assetto Corsa, it fragments the drive really quickly. So I thought I'd do a bit of defragging work just to A, fix performance issues with Assetto that's coming back for some reason. But I'm guessing it might be to do with that, and B, it might help out Euro Truck just a little bit. Probably not much. I mean, I only managed to get rid of like 14% fragmentation, and it wasn't high enough to really affect it anyway, I wouldn't have thought, but I did it anyway, see if it makes a difference. I doubt it will. I reckon we'll still get the really annoying lags we get in this game that happen for seemingly no reason. Ah, nice, Ian. You love Euro Truck streams so much? Yeah, me too. It's just an opportunity to kick back. I just wish people would appreciate it a bit more. Like, tune in and actually join in rather than waiting for me to do something GTA related. It's one of those things where it's like, I'm happy that GTA content does so well, but I'm kind of feeling a bit meh that anything else that I do just seems to do really shit. In comparison, of course. It's just one of those things. I mean, that's the problem with running a channel that does multiple different things. Oh my god, this is awful. Yeah, the thing is, Ian, like I was saying earlier, it's just like, for me, it's just like, I kind of just felt like with that video, because I put so much more effort in to find settings that made the video look better. I put more effort into the editing, as you saw from like the final quickest lap. I'm talking about the 962 at Le Mans video. For the final quickest lap, I added an external camera bit to the top corner so you can see the car from the outside and the inside as I'm doing the lap. That took a bit, especially syncing it, so obviously the car's in exactly the same place. I put so much more time and effort into that video, and then that was just the boiling point for me, just seeing it only get 18 views in 6 hours. Yet I just know that if that was a GTA video, that would have been a hell of a lot more. And that's the annoying thing. Like, I love doing Assetto Corsa videos because I love the game and I spend most of my gaming hours in that game. But there's just no point if that's all I'm getting in 6 hours. And I've not checked it recently, but I bet it's not a million times better either right now, so yeah, there's just no real point to it. Thanks OAG for the 10 knocks. Cheers, my guy. But yeah, the thing is with the rant that I made on Discord about that, the rant that I made on Discord about that is I didn't want people to think, oh shit, here comes Wilson, fucking, now he's changed his attitude, he just wants views and likes and stuff, he's all about the metrics and all that. I'm not all about the metrics, but there comes a point where something is just not worth it. I mean, my main motivator is fun, and it always will be fun, but it's just a bit it's just really fucking frustrating, that's all. Hey John, how you doing, man? You didn't need to mute him, Riley. I mean, that could have been a device problem. I've had it before. I've had it where it sends messages more than once. I've had it in Discord, I've had it in YouTube chats, I've had it everywhere. It doesn't mean he's purposely spamming. It's like a, it doesn't send the first time, so you try and send another, it doesn't work, and then you try to send another, it also doesn't work, and then suddenly all of them that you've tried to send at the same time. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm just trying to, like, keep a much more open mind, rather than just simply muting them. And I think it's something that you guys should do as well, just maybe give a warning first if that's what they're doing, and then mute them. Because otherwise, if you just mute them for the first thing that they've done, even it might not have even been intentional, then they just leave the stream, don't they? So I mean, OAG was doing the right thing deleting the duplicate messages, but maybe you should have maybe either given them a warning or just kind of kept a little bit more of an open mind. But yeah, yeah, like I was saying, it's just really difficult for me for videos at the minute, because Assetto Corsa was like a massive part of my video uploading schedule. I had a shitload of plans, and now they're just kind of dead. Hello Danny, welcome man. Can you use controller on ETS2? You're probably better off using a keyboard. Like, believe it or not, a keyboard is better to use on ETS2 than a controller is. Controller for this game is fucking awful. Tried it before. How many drivers do I have? Quite a few. We're getting there. I'll have a quick check. We have 18, but I'm guessing one of those 18 is me, so 17. But yeah, here comes the really excessive Euro truck lag that happens for no fucking reason whatsoever. It's not like I can't run this game. My PC is just ridiculous in terms of specs compared to what you need to run this game. It may be that we need to change the game that we use for Wilson Wednesdays as well. So this is getting pretty irritating now. It's no matter what I do to my PC or the game or whatever, it just fucking happens, and it's seemingly very fucking random. It's starting to really annoy me now. Because it's every single stream. But it's the only game that does this. GTA 5 runs perfectly fine. Assetto Corsa runs perfectly fine. Anything else I play runs perfectly fine. It's this game. I don't know, to be honest, Riley, because if I were to replace this game for Wilson Wednesdays, it has to be something laid back to play. So I wouldn't even know what to replace it with. But to be honest, like, I'm in the state of mind now where I'm kind of thinking to myself, why is Wilson Wednesday still a series? And I'm like thinking sort of in my head, like, I've been having a lot of thoughts about the channel, what to change, what to improve, etc. Why is Wilson Wednesday still a series? Because I can't remember the last time that one of these streams was an actual Q&A stream. The rest of it was just me driving Euro Truck and talking shit for 4 hours. I mean, that's what Wilson Wednesdays was designed for. But yeah, quick announcement. I believe Danny and the other devs sort of agreed with me. We should be doing underground multiplayer every Monday from now on, which will be absolutely fantastic. It should be a lot of fun. Sleeping Dogs. I mean, there's so many games like on the YouTube suggestions list that I've made from you guys' suggestions that I could do, but maybe Wilson Wednesdays, rather than being Wilson Wednesday, should just become a different streaming day where I just pick something else to stream. If this game wasn't having the problems that it's having, then it'd be fine. I'd just carry on, but the game is just lagging for no reason. It's almost like I've got a really shit PC, but I just don't, though. You just upload a new vid now?
Continue straight on.
Great, but don't advertise in my chat, please.
Go straight on.
Only mods get to promote. When did that become a thing, Riley? I never made that a thing. Hey, Vinny. I'm sure you'll think of something. I need to, because this game is starting to really piss me off. You used to be a moderator, so don't tell me this. Then why put in the chat that you've uploaded a video? It's a bit irrelevant. And you were never a mod on this channel, John, so whether you've had past moderator experience or not, it's not relevant.
At the roundabout, take the second.
Every channel works differently.
Exit now.
Crashed into that guy. Honestly, I've lost so much patience already. Been live for what, 20 minutes, and I just can't be bothered. Hey, Ryan. I nearly called you Riley, sorry.
Go straight on.
Oh, fuck off. The lag fucks my braking up there. Honestly. It's the R's. It's when people have names starting with R. I just instantly think of Riley. RF2 freeze lag. It's this game. This game seems to be just recently just lagging all the time. And it doesn't matter what I do to the graphic settings, it doesn't matter what I do to the install of the game, doesn't matter what I do to my PC, none of this. It just doesn't matter, it just fucking lags. And once upon a time I never had this problem, but nowadays I just have it all the fucking time. It's so frustrating.
Exit now.
You look like Lester from GTA 5. Hey Lester, right, fucking ban him. I can't be fucking arsed. What? Someone ban him. He's just trying to fucking bullshit now. I cannot be arsed. Not in the fucking mood. Thank you. I am not in the fucking mood. Fucking feels like it, Vindis, honestly. This game is just... I'm gonna have a fucking aneurysm, I swear. The thing is, I love this game. I absolutely love it. SCS have done fucking amazingly with this game. But I'm just having this issue and I don't get it. The only thing I found as a fix is, what is it? Basically changing the core affinity is, basically changing the core affinity to like get the game to use one core, but that never worked for me either. How come top donor is lower? Because it's been an issue for ages. The recent super chat, for whatever reason, like appears in dollars. I mean, it shows a pound sign, but the actual amount is dollars. It's really weird. I've had that problem for ages. Like, I've looked into it. I can't find the reason it's doing it. And it used to happen when I used to use Streamlabs OBS as well. So it's not the fact that I'm using like stock OBS or the regular OBS. So it's not that. I've just had this issue for ages and I can't seem to find a fix for it. And like, of course, it's not one of those things where you can search it in Google and like it'll quickly come up either, because you struggle to word what the problem is. If anyone's had that before, I'm guessing you have. If this is stressing you out, stream for as long as you want. I'm just hoping the game starts behaving, to be honest. Usually I love Wilson Wednesdays, but when the game is behaving like this for no reason, it's just, yeah, it's just really annoying. Because I've had a red traffic light fine, which wasn't my fault. I hit the brakes at the right time. It's just the lag made it so the brakes didn't do as much as they should have done. So that's fun. I mean, this is the thing, there's nothing wrong with my PC, there's nothing wrong with the game install, there's nothing wrong with any of that, it's just, yeah. I even reinstalled Windows. Like, not because of this game, but I reinstalled Windows literally at the start of January. And that still didn't fix the problem. It's so weird because I've played this game for years. I've played this game for years and not had an issue. It's just really strange, and it's really annoying me because I can't do anything about it. New PC needed, confirmed MT wallets, guys. I mean, sure, donate the fuck. Lots of donations, please. No, I'm joking. No, Vindis, because every other game runs as you would expect an 8700K and an RTX 2070 to run. That's the thing. Every other game runs as expected. And even if I wanted to upgrade my PC, which I really don't because there's no need, I can't afford it right now. And like, I know what some people will be thinking, what about all the money you made in December from the channel, right? I've not got that yet. You get that, well, I get that around, I think, 25th of January. So in about 5 days-ish, I'll actually get that money. But then it's going in my savings for my future, or whether I need to buy something for the channel, or fix the PC if something properly dies, you know, stuff like that. I don't use YouTube money on day-to-day things. It always goes to it always stays in the savings. Thanks, Vindis. But yeah, any money I make on YouTube goes in my savings account and it stays there until I need it. Which, obviously, I'd prioritise the channel much more than anything else, but if it can, like, achieve a goal of mine, let's say buying a car, then it will. Yeah, I'm just trying to relax now. The game's calmed down a little bit, not to jinx it or anything, but the game's calmed down a little bit. I'm just trying to relax now, get in the Wilson Wednesday spirit and just drive. Yeah, thanks, Ian. I'm just trying to get in a better mood now.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Lay back and just drive. I am. Like I said, the game is somewhat behaving now, so hopefully just kick back and relax a bit more. I do feel like that maybe fragmentation actually, like disk fragmentation, actually plays a role in how this game runs. Because usually, like, when your hard drive gets like fragmented and stuff, usually it doesn't do anything until you get beyond, I believe it's around 30% or so. That's what people say. Mine was on 26, but I defragged it as much as I possibly could before the stream. And it went from 26 to, I think it got to 12%. But of course, that is still higher than, let's say, last week. Because of all the mods I've installed to Assetto Corsa, that seems to be fragmenting my drive really, like, a lot. And very quickly. And I was mainly doing it to get my performance back in Assetto Corsa, because I've started having those really weird performance issues again. But it seems to be because of the only thing I can guess as to why it's doing that is fragmentation. So I will I will basically turn another defrag on after the stream, and then go from there. Defrag your SSD? No. That's a bad idea. One thing I do really want though is an SSD for my games. But to get one that's big enough, like, let's imagine I wanted to replace the drive that it's on. Yeah, I am Vindis. Let's imagine the 2 terabyte, because my games are currently on a 2 terabyte hard drive, I think it's a Seagate Barracuda drive. I think. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. If I wanted to... Oh my god, the lag. If I wanted to replace the drive with an SSD of the same size, so it's 2 terabyte, that's going to be so expensive. Dude! Stop trying to rush past me. I put my indicator on fucking ages ago. Just let me do it. The fuck? But yeah. To replace a 2 terabyte games drive with an SSD, that's going to cost me a lot of money. Like, a lot less than it used to be. SSD prices are kind of dropped over the years. But it's still going to be very expensive. And it's one of those things where, like, once I get paid from YouTube, I'm going to be able to afford it. But it's one of those things where it's not really that important, surely. Like, surely not. Compared to something else I could use my money on anyway. You could give Ramsey a run for his money with this amount of swearing. It's the game, Ryan. It's just really annoying me. I mean, you can see it on your screen how much it's lagging for no reason whatsoever. Hey, Climate Kitty. Welcome to the stream, man. Hey, Ollie. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, does different game lag for you? AC has started lagging a little bit, but like I said, I think that's because of all the mods I've installed recently, and they've probably fragmented the shit out of the install. That's why I was defragging, to try and sort that out. If defragging the whole drive doesn't fix it, then I know there's an issue with the install. So it's just, yeah. But apart from that, no. Apart from that, every other game runs perfectly smoothly. So yeah. Mods in this game or other ones? I don't run any mods in ETS. It's a Assetto Corsa I was talking about with the amount of mods that I'm using. Well, not so much using, it's just the amount of mods I've got installed. I don't know how Assetto Corsa behaves with that. I don't know if it, like, starts going a bit shit when you install lots of mods, or what. Because, in theory, it would be fine, because when you're loading, like, a race session or a practice session or whatever, it's only loading the cars and the tracks that you're using at the time. So then all the other mods aren't doing anything. At least that's what I predict would happen, but maybe installing lots of cars and lots of tracks does actually affect it. I'm not sure. It's hard to Google that, though. It's, like, pretty hard to word it. Like, I tried it the other day. That was not smart, Wilson, for fuck's sake. Didn't see that car trying to turn. Is it a red light? Oh, no. I just wanted to pass all the trucks, but I should have just stayed where I was. But yeah, it's really strange. It is really strange, the sort of issues that I'm having recently. I mean, the thing is, I'd love like a brand new,
and then turn left.
A brand new build, like PC build, but it's just affording it, man. It's so expensive, and I just don't think I need it. I think it's just these. I'm just getting like really unlucky with issues that happen in certain games. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Hey DRS. ETS is expensive? No, I was talking about the price of a PC. ETS is pretty cheap for what it is, actually. For the amount of hours you could put into ETS. If you're into it, that is. If you're not really into, like, driving trucks or driving from point A to point B, then it's probably not worth your time. But if you were to do what I'm doing, which is pretty much doing a shitload of jobs and trying to progress in the career mode, then you could lose a shitload of hours playing this game. You really could. And if you're not streaming, you could have like Spotify playing and stuff, so you could easily lose a lot of time.
Keep left.
Yeah, Jesse. I think if I were to put together a new build, though, which is not going to happen, because, like I said, it's really expensive. If I were to put together a new build, I'd probably not buy a graphics card. I'd probably use my RTX 2070, because there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with my 2070. Hey, Michael. But it's like, let's say, performance in Assetto Corsa, like, just upgrading the CPU because of the really weird CPU usage that that game has. That would give me quite a few FPS. Because the single core performance, well, if I get a CPU that's better for single core performance than my 8700K, that's where the bottlenecks usually happen in AC. Because it only uses 2 cores. And that's what causes the GPU usage to be quite low. But if you have like more single core performance, then the GPU usage will also go up. And therefore you'll gain FPS. So even just upgrading that would be better, but I'd have to like completely swap platforms because the 8700K, I believe, is the best CPU on the platform that I'm currently on. Even if it wasn't, there's just no point buying a different CPU for the platform that I'm on. Ah, bless you, DRS. Keep at it, man. Keep up the hard work. Oh, that's fine, DRS. Don't worry, man. Don't you worry. Yeah, just try to remember, DRS, that what you're doing is worth it. Like, it's massively worth it. It may be stressful and it may be tiring, but just keep at it, man. How was my day? My day's been alright. In fact, no, it's been pretty good. It's just, I started the stream, started getting those weird lag issues, and someone in the chat that's just been banned tried to basically make my mood even worse, which obviously I didn't let him, and just banned him immediately, or had him banned immediately. And stuff, like, yeah. I'm just trying to relax now. I mean, this lag issue's not going away, which is really annoying, but just trying to relax, play the game, make some progress, and yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean, Jesse. I remember going a very long time without leaving the house, and it does feel really strange when you finally do it. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, there's a car accident. Okay. Fucking slam the brakes. Congratulations. Well, that was my fault, but still. For following him way too close. whatever. As long as I'm not damaged, okay. Cargo is fine. That's the main thing. So yeah, I forget where we are in this profile. I think we're still trying to fill the Manchester garage up with bright pink Renaults. I think that's what we're doing. Which, we should be able to buy 1 or 2 after this job. We're on 84.5 grand already. There'll be loan installments, but my drivers are really good now. Oh, they're pretty good. So they'll easily cover that. Oh, damn, Ryan. Jeez. Not a great time for you, then. Yeah, that's really nice, Ian. Keep it up, man. Yeah, I know what you mean, Ryan. I can relate. It is pretty strange when you spend that long basically in the house and then you finally leave it. Like, I totally understand. Ah, bless you, DRS. To be fair, like, I've been having this issue. When I wake up, which these days seems to be in the afternoon all the time, and not the morning. When I wake up, I usually feel like so groggy, like my head hurts, my eyes hurt, I can't function whatsoever. It's like, usually I have a cig and I have a coffee and then I'm pretty much fine, or a bit closer to being fine, but I've been finding it really hard to like get up, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, it's just, I can't function in the morning anymore. Like, it just takes me so long. And, well, in the morning, I've been waking up in the afternoon, but still. You know what I mean? It's just a little bit, it's just really difficult. Like this, when I woke up today, I was just like, oh. It almost felt like I needed my glasses, like, immediately, which usually isn't the case. Speaking of, just so that headache doesn't come back, or I'm going to lower the chance of it coming back, I'm going to put these on, because safety or something, I don't know. But yeah, I'm even, you can probably see it on screen, I'm even using like lower graphic settings to try and get rid of this issue. Like, look at the shadow like next to the barrier that's to my right. Just look how shit it looks. I've only gone down to high, I've not gone down to like really low or anything. I've just gone from ultra to high, but that's the difference it makes.
Keep left.
But like, I don't even need to do that, because it's not fixed the problem. And the problem isn't graphic settings. So, yeah, I don't know why I've done that. If there's one thing I could do to my PC right now, actually, in terms of like building or whatever, is get better fans. I know I'm running basically on the limit of a graphics card temperature before it starts to downclock itself. Like, according to Google, the RTX 2070 gets to, it starts to thermal throttle at about 80 degrees. And my card runs around 78, 79, sometimes 80. Water cool it? No. Water cooling's just not worth the effort. Thanks, Ian. Of course, you're good enough fans to me. Of course you are. You don't need... Why would you say such a thing, man?
Keep right, and then
That's fine, DRS. Get your rest, man. I'll make sure you rest up.
Exit right. Get ready to turn left.
Because you said you wanted better fans. For my PC. Cooling fans.
Turn
No, I didn't mean the channel, I meant my PC. Cooling fans. Because mine are really shit. Like, the two that I've got in the front, one of them is 140mm that came with the PC, you know, came with the case. And then the other is 120mm that I've had since 2014. It's probably failing. I'm probably not doing very well. Oh, fair enough, Ian. Jeez, you scared me. I thought I'd said something wrong then. Yeah, fair point, Jesse. But no, I meant cooling fans. It doesn't help where my PC is, though. My PC's under the desk. It's not like the vents and stuff aren't blocked off. They're not, like, completely blocked off or anything. But it's probably not that beneficial. Throw some water to it. I don't want to water cool. Like, I've never been a fan of water cooling. Because of how much work it is. A, to set up, and then B, the maintenance. Like, yeah, it'll bring my temperatures ridiculously down. That's great and all, but... what's the point? Plus, I don't really overclock. Like, the only overclock I'm using is the CPU to 5 GHz. That's all I'm using.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Before anybody says it might be that overclock, it's not. That's causing, like, these issues. I promise you it's not.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
But yeah, as Vindis said, it's probably some background issue, which,
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit.
which strikes me as really strange, because, like I said, at the start of January, I reset Windows, or, well, I reinstalled it. I reinstalled Windows, I also formatted my games drive, so if it were a background problem, then it must have somehow come back. This is the thing I can't really understand. Yeah, Jesse, the thing is, it doesn't matter. I don't think it really matters which cooling you use. It will always go a bit shit in the future to where you have to drain it and clean it out and then refill it again. And that's why I don't want to do it. Plus, it's really expensive. Like, getting all the... Linus Tech Tips has done it before, Jesse. I know that for a fact. I remember watching the video. But yeah, even just getting all the parts to make a full water-cooled setup is ridiculously expensive. Air can give you nearly the same temps as water. Yeah, exactly. If you've got decent air cooling and your PC's not in a place where you're blocking off bits of the intake and stuff, then you can get really good temps with just air cooling.
At the roundabout, take the first...
yeah, air cooling also needs maintenance, but it's as simple as just removing the dust. Whereas water cooling, the maintenance involves draining all the coolant, cleaning out the tubes, and then refilling the coolant.
Good.
And it's also really risky, because if you get that wrong, you could leak onto your parts and then the part is fucked. Whereas air cooling can't really go wrong. To be fair, it's only graphics card temperatures that are just a little bit on the high side. I mean, maybe I could change the fan curve, let the graphics card just run a little bit more noisy. That'll probably fix it. But I do think it's just like an intake problem, because, like I said, one of the fans that I've got is... It's from 2014. And this is the thing as well, my PC is really noisy. Like something, I'm guessing it's one of the fans. One of the fans is rattling like fuck. And my best guess would be it's that one that I've had since 2014. Because it's not like a premium fan or anything. It's just like it came with my PC, it's an in-win fan. Because the old case that I've got was an in-win case. It's just a blue LED fan. Nothing great or anything, but because I've been using it for 6, coming up to 7 years, that's surely probably the thing that is rattling, and also probably the reason why my temps are creeping up. Because I don't think I've ever seen my RTX 2070 get near 80 degrees until recently. The from 2005. Hey, Drumsty.
Go straight on.
And another point as well is that the 140mm fan is, I moved it down so I could have an extra fan. Because I think by default, in the... What case have I got? I think it's the Corsair 400C or something like that. In the stock configuration, I use like... what's it called? It's like in the middle. It's like the 400C can have 320mm fans in the front, or 120,
right.
140 and 120. But in order to do that, because by default I believe the 140 was in the middle, like directly in the middle of the 3 fan slots. I had to move it down, so that's like cooling, let's see, my drives, and maybe a little bit of my graphics card, possibly. I'm not really sure, I can't really picture it right now. And then the 120 is like quite high up, which would be cooling CPU, graphics card, that kind of thing. I think that 120mm fan needs changing, just to keep the 2070 a bit more under control. Because like I said, it's like running on the limit of thermal throttling. And in fact, sometimes I have noticed it does thermal throttle. Because I've seen like the core clock go down, but it's only from like 1,800 and something megahertz down to 1,700 and something megahertz. It shouldn't be causing this amount of lag, so that's why I think it's not that, even if it is thermal throttling right now. Where are you going, by the way? Stockholm, I believe. Yeah, Stockholm. Yeah, maybe, Drumsty, maybe. I don't know though, guys, like, is there such a thing as too many fans in a PC? Or should you just, like, have one in every slot that you can? I'm curious. So, like, here's a question then, for people that are, like, you know, relatively experienced / knowledgeable with PCs and stuff. I've got obviously a few slots at the top of my case. If I were to mount fans in the top, would I have them exhausting or intaking? It'd be exhausting, right? And then the front's just intake? Like they exhaust the hot air out? That's always the thing that really confused me. Because right now I think I've got what they call a positive pressure, where I've got 2 intake fans and 1 exhaust. But I'm guessing if I was to get... should have more air in than out, that's right. So... what about, let's say, 2 slots at the top of my case? Should they be exhaust? But then I'll be exhausting more air than I'm putting in. And plus, does it matter on fan size? Because like I said, one of them is 140mm. If I were to put 2 fans in the top, they'd both be 120s. Yeah, I'm going to Stockholm, OAG. 14 likes. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for the support.
Go straight on.
Am I going to stream more Underground multiplayer? Yes, every Monday. Me and the developers have sort of agreed that every Monday. It's going to be a similar format as well. Look at the fan specs, see how much air they can move. Thanks, Jesse. My case has 4 fans in total, 2 gigantic intake, 1's in the front, 1 in the bottom for the power supply, and the last one is in the back. Yeah, I'm just kind of trying to think. I'm just trying to think, like, is it better for me to have 3 120s in the front than 1 140 and 1 120? Because I don't think I can have 1 140 and 2 120s. I'm sure I can't do that. I'll have a look, but I'm pretty sure I can't. I'm just trying to think of ways to keep my graphics card temperature under control, because if it's thermal throttling in the winter, what's it going to do in the summer? It's going to be even hotter. So I'm actually trying to plan for that, like make it so my PC is like really, really cool in the winter, and then it'll be better in the summer as well. Also, it matters how many fan slots I've got on my motherboard. I don't actually know the answer to that question. It should be quite a lot, because I've got a really good motherboard for the platform that I'm on, which is Z170, or is it Z370? It's something like that. It's the 8th gen Intel one that lets me overclock. So it's probably got quite a few fan slots on it. I don't know, that might be my next purchase. That might be my next purchase, just buy a few fans. Just to keep the temps a bit under control. If anyone knows any good PC fans, DM me on Discord with links. That'd be great, because I think I'm actually going to buy some pretty soon. Just to try and keep my temperatures a bit more under control.
Go straight on.
But anyway, we've spent ages talking about my PC and PC stuff. I feel like we spent fucking ages talking about it. You're a PC fan. You can go inside my PC then, DRS. Yeah, it should be a lot of fun, Ian. San Andreas is always a great game. I'm like 10 miles an hour over the speed limit, but I'm climbing a hill. And I want to be up to speed by the time I join the motorway, so let's go for it. Look how much lag I'm getting. Jesus Christ, dude. The lag is real. It's also a fucking mystery to me why it's happening, but still, we'll roll with it. We will roll with it. Oh no, Ian, no. It's really good to talk about, actually. I mean, especially in Wilson Wednesdays. Like I said, well, as you guys know, Wilson Wednesdays is a series where we chill and talk and stuff. So, you know, the more things we have to talk about, the better. So we'll have a new lad on FFS next time. Yeah, Riley's installed MTA. Apparently, he's going to defend me from you and DeFil and stuff, so that should be good. Finally, someone on my side. Hey, there he is. Do you know what? Yeah, thanks, Ian. I've just thought though, like, obviously I'm going back to the whole talking about my PC and stuff. The thing that's going to really annoy me, I don't know what pictures you guys have seen of my setup, but where my PC is and all of the wires and stuff, that's going to be so annoying to get the PC out from where it is to install everything. That's going to be so annoying. It's like in its own little corner, shall we say. And yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. I mean, that's probably part of the reason why I'm struggling with temperatures, but like I said, the intake's not blocked. Like, both sides are not blocked. Maybe it's not exhausting very well where it is, but I'd have thought it should be fine. Will it increase or not? Probably not, because I'm really bad at the game. Like, a lot of deaths that I have in, like, Sumo and Random Car Derby and all that shit are literally just me playing really badly. Players like to yeet themselves into others. Yeah, sometimes people just treat it like a derby mode, which it sort of is. I mean, killing the other people is pretty important, right? But, you know, there's a lot more, you know, you need to build your own points up as well as killing others. So, I don't know. It's like Run the Bomb. You see it a lot in Run the Bomb. Like, people think it's like a derby mode. They start crashing into you and everything. And it's just like, what are you doing? It's like, why are you doing this?
Go straight on.
You'll win one day. I can try, but it's gonna be really difficult. Like I said, I'm pretty bad at the game anyway. But then... And then there's people like DeFil that just want to kill me all the time. Hello FZ, welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, DRS, that sounds good, as long as it isn't copyrighted. Also, remember, I need the radio files, like, stripping, basically. Well, not stripping, but, like, replaced with something that's completely silent, I guess. So I don't think it works, just deleting the radio files. But, yeah, that's a thing that needs to happen again. It's really annoying, actually, because San Andreas is fine, isn't it? Like, of course we're talking about Vice City and stuff, but San Andreas, when you mute the radio sound in the settings, it's actually radio sound, isn't it? Like, the Mission Pass music still plays. But in GTA 3 and Vice City, that doesn't happen. It's like when you mute the radio or the music, it's... it mutes the Mission Past music as well. It's so weird. Chalk ices, damn, I love chalk ices. I wouldn't have thought it'd be the weather for it though. But each to their own, I guess. You having a great day? Good, man. I mean, I kind of am, I guess. But having a lot of game issues and stuff. This is something I've just noticed in OBS as well, and I don't know if it's to do with graphics card temperature or anything, but it seems like the encoder is being overloaded, according to OBS. Like, do you reckon that's to do with temperature? Maybe the issue is thermal throttling. But I wouldn't have thought. Because when I've seen it throttle before, it only throttles slightly. Hey Storm, and congrats on the bronze badge. I've just noticed. It means you've been a member for at least a month, so congrats.
Go straight on.
Ba-bum bum ba-bum bum boom. Month left to Emerald Badge. Hello, DeFil. Yeah, you, OAG, and not Emma, because she cancelled a membership at one point, but you and OAG will get your Emerald Badge in a month. OAG is going to be the very first one to get it. because Emma wasn't a member for a bit, and you've had card issues. So OAG is going to get his Emerald badge before anybody else. He's yawning, but I should be able to get to the destination before, like, either falling asleep or getting fined. Yeah, you knew what I meant, though. Like, payment issues, that's what I should have said. There we go. That's 43. Getting a really weird vibration coming through the wheel. One that doesn't make a lot of sense, but we'll roll with it. My truck needs a service, actually. Pretty soon, 11%.
Keep right.
But we'll do it, like, after we buy one of, like, a bright pink Renault or two. I don't know how many we're going to be able to afford, maybe just one. Up to much rest of the week. Videos, streaming, chilling other than that, I guess.
Right.
Like I said previously a few times, like, my life at the minute is just not exciting. My life is basically YouTube or chill. And Assetto Corsa, I guess.
Turn left.
Oh, this lag, dude. Stop. There we go. Is it going to take a while to think of alternative content? I've got a few ideas, I just need to properly plan them. But otherwise, maybe. I mean, usually with me it just kind of happens. Like, I just kind of think of something, like, randomly to do. And then I'd write it down and stuff. So we'll see. There should be a video on Thursday. Small mods reviews, yeah, that's the sort of thing I was thinking of. Like mod reviews, starting series in different mods, etc. Sort of the thing I was thinking of. Right, truck dealer. Buy online. This one. Customize. Nope, that one. Jesus, even the menu's lagging. That's how you know the game is fucked. There we go. Pink. Confirm. Purchase. You should review DRS's Nightmare mod since you played it all. I mean, I could do, yeah. I could do like a final review of it. Driver manager. I'll actually write that down in a sec, so that's a pretty good idea, Ian. So thanks for that. Could do like a final review. Although it would be really hard for me to find things that I didn't like about that mod. Because I liked everything about it. Actually, I'm going to use my phone. My phone's probably just better to make a quick note on. Let's see, Google Doc. Where's my Google Doc? I don't have one. Right, Google Sheets it is. Where is it? Wilson Plays YouTube stuff. There it is. Yeah, just a suggestion. It's a great suggestion. I like it. Let's see. What? Wilson plays Nightmare Mod review. Yeah, I like that. I like doing final reviews and stuff. What was the color code on this thing? Okay. Forgetting my own color codes. Orange. There we go. Let's save. Cool. Thanks, Ian. Thanks for the suggestion. What I'm going to do is... This should have auto-saved. I'm going to restart the game, see if it makes any difference to the lag. And I'm actually going to nip for a bathroom break while I do that. So I'm just going to open the game so you guys aren't looking at a black screen. And then I'm going to nip for a bathroom break because I'm starting to really need it. It's that monster. It's just going straight through me. Okay. Syncing with Steam Cloud. Does that want to take any longer? Like, fucking hell. I was about to quit Google Chrome then and then realised, shit, I'm using it. There we go. I was just closing Discord, seeing if that makes any difference whatsoever. But it probably doesn't. So I'm just going to load the game properly. Like, click the drive button and stuff. Actually, I'm going to quickly go and sleep first. Where's the closest place to sleep? There.
Okay, here we go.
How do you get out of this place? Do I have to turn around? I'm trying to look for the entrance. Let's turn around. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there it is. Got it. So let's go and sleep, and then I will nip for a quick bathroom break, because I really need it.
Turn left. Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Beach, by any chance, DRS? Or am I thinking of something else?
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Good answer, but it's not right.
Exit now.
I guess those side missions.
Take the third exit.
Or is that... No, that is Vice City, isn't it? The one with the Landstalker and the
Exit
Sanchez.
now.
That racetrack. That's in the second island. Or the downtown area. Other than that, I don't really know what you'd be thinking of. But the water? I mean, can you change the traction of that? Come on. Your boy needs a bathroom break. Let me just get to the sleep spot. Oh, it's a Scania dealership.
This is where it ends.
The road now will make every car feel more American. Oh, lovely. So it's a bit like Frost. There's another truck there. Damn. That's not a parking area. Why does there have to be two trucks here? I saw the first one and I was like, oh, I'll go round it and go in the spot next to it. And then suddenly there's another one. Lovely. Okay, let's go in here then. There we go. Right. Sleep and then pause. Okay. I will be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. I'm back, guys. Oi. The special cars from free will also make a return plus new ones. Ooh. I like that. I like the sound of that. All right. Stockholm to Rome. Is that possible? That should be possible. Let's do it. Long job, baby. Okay, engine on. Put it in reverse. I need wipers on. Oh, actually. Offer expires in 15 hours. That's fine. Let's go! Big job time, boys and girls. There is a female watching this, after all. Well, there's multiple females that usually watch my streams, so gotta be careful. Although I don't think people would take offence to that, but still, yeah, whatever. Wait a minute. I'm just really confusing myself, probably, but did I actually hire a driver for the new truck I just bought? Yeah, for Manchester, yeah, I did. Okay, that's fine. I thought I'd, like, for a second there, I thought I bought the truck but not hired a driver for it. God, I've got no traction here. Oh, I should have serviced my truck. I was right there. Okay, whatever. Should be fine. Yeah, I've seen the preview of that DRS. I've still got the file for San Andreas, actually. Do you remember the one you made for San Andreas? I was trying to get the WilsonPlays villa, though, and I, like, scrolled up through our Discord chat to get it, and I couldn't find it. I think you'd removed it. Well, I found the link to it, but the file wasn't there. Because what I'm doing, right, is I was organising my Google Drive the other day. What I'm going to do is, like, start backing up everything. Like, I really want to start backing up everything and just keeping it off my PC as much as possible. Because, honestly, like, I know this is really reckless of me, I don't back up anything. Like, when I reinstalled Windows, I basically moved everything I wanted to keep onto my third drive, which is the drive that I record to and keep things on. And then that's it, but that drive is really old. Like, it's a really old Western Digital green drive, which actually used to be an external hard drive, but I took the shell off it, took the adapter off it, and then boom, you've got a SATA hard drive. But, yeah, that hard drive is really, really old, so I'm, like, a little bit nervous that it might fail, and then I lose a shitload of stuff that I really need. So that's why the other day I organised my Google Drive, because I want to start backing everything up. Plus, if I can get files off it, like files that I don't use, if I can get them off that drive, it's better. It gives me more space and probably more performance from the drive. But yeah, maybe I need a new storage drive, which should always be a hard drive, right? Like, there's no point buying a massive SSD to keep things on, right?
Turn left.
Like, it's the drive that I record videos to, but hard drives are still fast enough to record to and not cause any problems.
Exit now.
Or drag distribution. Oh, the return of the drag Mr. Whoopi, I'm guessing. Spoiler alert. That's actually... If anything, DRS, you've made that side mission easier. Because the big problem with that side mission is getting busted and not being able to drive off quick enough when a police officer comes and arrests you. Yeah, if you've got to drag Mr. Whoopi, then I can easily pull away when they try and arrest me.
Time to hit.
So if anything, you made that side mission easier. Or am I, like, not thinking it through properly? Do I have to go all the way around? No. No, I don't.
Drive safe.
Yeah, DRS. I mean, I can't wait until the Vice City Nightmare mod, because, like I said, Vice City to me is just not that interesting of a game yet. The Nightmare mod made GTA 3 incredibly interesting, even though the game is already quite interesting itself. So I can't wait to see what you do to Vice City, because I'm actually going to really enjoy playing through Vice City.
At the roundabout, take the 3rd exit.
Don't drive into the side of me. Thank you.
Exit now.
Thank you.
Turn right.
We're going to be waiting a while for this van to be able to pull out. This seems like a really busy road that we're going on. Right, as long as that white car doesn't change lanes, we can actually join in this lane. There we go. Probably not the safest thing I could have done, but like, if it was like a real life with it.
Roundabout. Take the 2nd exit.
Dude.
Exit now.
It's a bit tight. Yeah, definitely DRS, definitely. I can't wait. I can't wait to stream it and start enjoying myself with it, because I just know it's going to be really enjoyable. Like, you smashed the GTA 3 mod. Like, that was amazing. And then now you're doing it to a game that I don't find interesting at all. And it's going to be awesome. I've got a recommendation though, DRS, and I don't know if you can do it. If not, it's fine, but it's just like a thing that I'd like in the mod. Is there any way you can make the business payments like automatic rather than having to go to them and collecting? Like, is that a thing that you could do, or do you think not? I mean, that's just one thing that I would like. It's the one thing that annoys me about assets in GTA games. Having to go to them to collect the money. In San Andreas, it's probably worse because there's a shitload of assets that you get from doing, like, courier and, of course, Zero's shop. I'm trying to remember others. Nope, I can't. I can make them worse. No, please don't make them worse. Yeah, similar to the VCS Empire payout. I just massively prefer it to be automatic. I just don't... I don't know why that Rockstar thought, do you know what, let's make them go to the place to get their money. It's like, can you just make it automatic? Because that's not what real life business owners do. Real life business owners don't need to go to their premises to get the money. It just goes into an account somewhere, right? Usually an account for that business, but still. Yeah, similar to VCS Empire payout, and similar to how GTA 5 works. Because GTA 5 has that, doesn't it? It's like every Friday in-game you get money from each business. I'm not really too sure. Business will be renamed as well as their map icons. I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that. GTA is a sim now, Den? Yes. Also, restarting my game seems to have done quite a lot to the lag situation, which is strange. Very strange. But sure, I'll take it. Oh, nice, DRS. Sounds good already, man. I'm loving the sound of a Vice City Nightmare mod. It's just, I know I've said this many times in like the last few minutes, but Vice City to me is not an interesting GTA. But what DRS is going to do to it is going to make it interesting, and that's... I can't wait. I can't wait until I can stream it for the first time. It just... oh my god, it just sounds amazing. It sounds simply lovely.
Go straight on.
Or should I say simply lovely? That's more the way I talk. Tanks very much, yeah. Here comes the tanks jokes again. Yeah, it sounds amazing, DRS. I'm loving the sound of it. I'm absolutely loving it. Is it going to be called the Vice City Nightmare mod, though? Are you still using that name, or is it going to be called something different? I wonder. That would be my next question. We need fuel. Just realised we really need some fuel. Some fuels. Sounds really good, DRS. Sounds amazing. thick tractor that's on the back of that. Jesus. You don't want to let that thing crash into you. Holy shit. A salad? You mean a salad? A salad? Sounds healthy. Something that I'm really not these days. Oh lord. I mean, look at me. I'm like sitting at my desk, streaming Euro Truck, drinking a Monster and smoking. Well, not right now, but I did just have a smoke. Like, I don't know what can get more unhealthy than that. But that's me, I guess.
Go straight on.
The rain is really heavy outside. I can hear it, like, even through my headphones. I can hear it, like, battering the window behind me. Just thought of something. I might be able to do this like while I'm on the job. I wonder if I can. Does it let me? Okay, it is. That's 95 on its own. Like, to get it in the pink, how much is it? 98,111. So once we hit that, we can buy the final truck for the Manchester garage. Which I'm going to do like mid-job. So I keep like leaving admin stuff until after the job, but what I'm not doing is like capitalizing that I can buy a truck, hire a driver, and they can be doing jobs while I'm finishing this job. Yeah, definitely DRS. Take your time, man. Making sure that you're looking after yourself and your uni stuff and all that is much more important than making a mod for some scrubby UK YouTuber. So yeah, focus on your studies, focus on making sure that you're looking after yourself and all that before working on the mod and stuff. Yeah, I totally understand DRS. I mean, I was the same when I was in full-time work. I just started like progressively, of course being tired was a big part of it, but I started progressively losing interest in pretty much everything. At the time I was like league racing and stuff and practice and all that. I just had like zero motivation for because I'd been at work all day and all that stuff. Despite the early issues, really enjoying the stream. Thanks, Ian. I mean, I'm starting to enjoy it now. The game seems to be behaving, my mood is improving, all that stuff. I mean, I'm starting to enjoy it now. And it makes a massive difference on, like, the overall quality of the stream if I'm having fun at the same time, if I'm in a good mood. Otherwise, people just watch a stream full of me, like, basically complaining about everything. if I'm not feeling great. So yeah, it's kind of good that it's kind of relaxed a bit. Also, I've just realised I'm like using barely any fuel because the trailer is literally 4 tons and the truck isn't really accelerating right now. Or having to like apply the throttle because of how light the trailer is. So that's good. I'm like stretching this fuel, not intentionally because I'm using cruise control, but I'm making the fuel last a lot longer than it would be. I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm not. And maybe I'm just like looking at it and not thinking about it the right way, but that's good. So once we hit 98,111, we'll buy the 5th and final bright pink Renault for the Manchester garage. And then Storm is going to be very, very happy. Because it's a garage full of bright pink Renaults. And then what we need to do is save up 250k for the next garage. That would be the next thing. So I'm basically getting to the point where I'm like constantly rich. I'm starting to really get to that point. Like I've got pretty high level drivers, and even those that are not high level, there's they're still bringing in money. Because there's quite a few of them.
Keep right.
Just make a pit stop. I would if a fuel station would actually appear. Like, I'm not like completely desperate for fuel, but I am going to need it. Like, I'm really going to need fuel soon. Like, there's a fuel station over there, but it doesn't that... Where does that take me? Oh. Okay, I'll take it then.
Go straight on.
Yeah, maybe, but the developers were like, oh, we'll end the stream here and stuff like that, and then because of how tired I was like, yeah, I agree. Let's end the stream. But yeah, you might have been correct with that. I don't know what would have happened though, like after the developers left, if it would have stayed like very well viewed and stuff. I mean, I guess it would have, right? Because I think the reason why it got so many views and so many likes was it was announced on the underground Discord once or twice. So anyone in there would have seen that the stream is happening. And of course from that I've gained a shitload of subscribers as well. But we've made an agreement that we're going to do it every Monday. It's going to be an every Monday thing, so if you like underground multiplayer, then you're in luck. Which, to be fair, like, I think I said this while I was live. There is a roleplay server, DRS, it's just roleplay servers aren't really my thing. There is one or two of them, though. But what was I going to say? Yeah, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, that's it. I think I said this while I was live, like when I was doing the Underground multiplayer stream. What was I gonna say? I keep forgetting what I was gonna say. Yeah, I didn't really know what to expect with Underground multiplayer, but I was pleasantly surprised and impressed. I was very impressed. Yes, we had a couple of game crashes, that kind of sucks, but it's things that they can fix, you know? They'll gradually fix that stuff. What happens on GTA mods on Monday? GTA mods is probably going to be Saturdays. That's my plan for it anyway. Because AC doesn't do very well on the channel, so I've kind of stopped doing AC. So I think GTA mods are going to happen on Saturdays. Stonks Mondays. No, it's not gonna... I'm not gonna, like, literally title it, like, UGMP Mondays. It's just gonna be... I'll start it and be like, GTA Underground Multiplayer Chill Stream or something. I don't know. It'll be something like that. Or even something really basic like GTA Underground Multiplayer Stream 2 and then Stream 3, 4, 5, 6 or whatever. And this is where some people are probably thinking, oh, he's only doing it because it does really well on his channel. I mean, that's part of the reason. People love it, but I also love it. Like, I really enjoyed Monday's stream. I loved it. I was skeptical at first, like, of the actual mod and the whole concept of playing, streaming with voice chat, that's it. But it worked out really, really well. DRS. I mean, to be fair, like, on that day I wasn't really enthusiastic. Because of just how tired and drained I was. I mean, that day, like, before that stream was incredibly stressful. And really mentally taxing. So I kind of got to the stream with, like, zero energy. Oh, nice, Riley. It means you can join in next time. It's just, it just really sucks that I've had to, like, basically scrap AC from the channel. Like, I don't know what everyone thought when I sort of put that in Discord. I don't know if they thought, oh, this was just something he's doing because it's not doing well. I mean, that was the main reason why I stopped it, but that was a very hard decision to make.
Keep right, and then exit right.
And before I even made the announcement on Discord that I was doing that,
Right.
I was ranting a lot to Alicia, sort of talking about it. Like, that was a pretty lengthy conversation before I even went on Discord to rant about it or talk about it. And it's a hard decision to make because when yesterday I was like thinking in my head, like, okay, what do I record? But then a lot of AC ideas were popping into my head, ones that I already had, and now I was just like, but I've stopped doing AC. And there's a reason I've stopped doing AC. Nobody's interested. Oh, DRS. Cars do make people happy, though. They make me happy. They make me very happy. But, yeah, it was just difficult on Tuesday. I was just like, okay, so I'm not doing AC, what do I do? And then I started getting a few ideas together, and I was just like, but this needs planning. This needs more planning and stuff. And it got to like 4 o'clock, and I was just like, I can't do a video today. I can't plan it out, record it, edit it, render it, and upload it for a decent time on that day. So I just thought, do you know what? I haven't had a day off in a while. Let's just have a day off. And to be honest, it made me feel a bit lost because I've been doing it daily, if not near enough daily, for so long. I kind of felt a bit lost that I didn't do anything that day. And I was half tempted to do like a short stream yesterday, but then I ran into the same problem. Of what? Because nothing was planned. It's like with consistent series. I mean, you've now got Underground on Monday, so I know if Monday comes around, it's an Underground stream.
Go straight up.
Wilson Wednesdays is Euro Truck. FFS Fridays is MTA. And now Saturdays is GTA mods, but it was Assetto Corsa. So usually I have a lot of structure. It's usually the video days that I don't have structures for, because it's like, okay, it's a video day, let's record a video. And I've usually got things planned, which I obviously did for AC, but then I stopped doing AC. So it is really difficult. It's starting to get really difficult to stay on top of things. I really need like a sit down to myself with music playing or whatever and just plan the shit out of content. Like, it's like I said, I've got a few ideas, I just need to plan the implementation of them. Of those ideas. And it does take quite a bit of planning. It really does. Like, how am I going to stream it? What exactly am I streaming? Or, sorry, video. How am I going to record it? What exactly am I recording? What do I need to do in the editing software? What files do I need? What mods do I need? What all this do I need? It's a lot to plan out. And that I guess is one of the reasons that I was talking about when I said AC videos take a long time. They do. Because I need certain things for them, and then I need to edit them, and then render and stuff like that. They take a while. They take a very long time. How long? 2 hours and 30 until my guy needs to sleep. That's fine. Yeah, that'd be cool. I don't know where to get those games from, though. Like, I'd love to play the older Need for Speeds, but I don't know where I could get the games from. Legitimately, that is. But it's not a weird suggestion. I like Need for Speed Carbon vanilla. So with those mods it'd be great, but yeah, I just don't know where to get those games from. Like, I would have hoped like a site like GOG would have them, but I'm guessing they don't. I'd have to get a disc copy, then use my laptop that I barely use to get the files off the disc and onto a USB, then install it with a USB, and then get a no CD, and then pray that it works. And if it works, install the mods. That's sort of the loopholes I'd have to jump through to get the game. And then I remember looking at Most Wanted 2005 disc version a while ago, and it was really expensive from eBay. So it would cost me a fortune, I reckon. All of my OG games are on disc, but these days if you get disc copies, they're really expensive of like older games. Look on Steam. Need for Speed games, there is some on Steam, but not Most Wanted or Carbon. I think the oldest Need for Speed that's on Steam, if it even is still on there, is Undercover. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, if I do anything with a disc version of a game, I have to use my laptop to like get the files off it and put it on a USB. Like, I used to have to do that with Call of Duty World at War before I saw that it was massively on sale somewhere and I got it on Steam instead. This guy is very inconveniently staying to my right. Let's scare him. There we go. Wouldn't recommend doing that, guys, but
Right.
it's just awkwardly staying there. Oh, big lag coming off this motorway, what the fuck? Like, this is what I mean, like, why does it start just... It seems so random when the game starts to lag. Yeah, I did, Riley. Yeah, I want to pick that game up, DRS, I really do. That'd be a nice game. I wouldn't mind streaming that. I like that game. Yeah, he's brilliant. I find his sense of humour these days to be a bit cringy, though. Like, he's currently hosting Bake Off Kids version. Like, if that makes sense. Great British Bake Off Kids. I don't know. I don't know what it's actually called, but that's what it is. He's a little bit cringy on that from the bits that I've seen. Of course, when I'm streaming, I tend to miss that because it's on while I'm streaming, but everybody downstairs watches it. One rest stop, please. We are exactly halfway through the stream, guys. If you're enjoying it, please hit the like button and get subscribed if you haven't already. Yeah, definitely, Riley. TV these days is just a bit meh overall. I'm really not interested in like watching anything. But that I've always been like that though. My concentration just isn't good enough. Yeah, I guess you're right, DRS.
Keep
Got
right.
to avoid copyright though. Otherwise I'll get demonetized or sometimes worse things can happen.
Exit right.
Can't risk any of that shit. It is not worth it.
Turn left.
Why am I looking that way? Ugh. Yeah, it's rubbish, plus my concentration is just too shit to watch TV these days. Even watching YouTube and streams and stuff, like... It almost sounds like I'm a bit of a hypocrite, because I want people to watch me stream, but... I just can't sit there for a while and watch someone stream, or watch a long video and stuff like that. Okay, I can make it to the ferry. I was about to pull over and sleep, but I was a bit... I thought I was near the ferry, which I am. Guessing there's a reason this guy's slowing down. Buddy, is there a reason you're going just 30 in a 50? No? Okay. Can you like put your foot down there? Why is he braking? Dude. Dude, get on with it. Fucking get on with it.
Get ready to turn right.
Okay, please. Thank you. Okay, now I've got no choice but to slow down.
Turn right.
And stuff. Turn right, sure. Oh, that's not an active train line. There's no, like, crossing or anything. Where am I going? This way? That's where the map's telling me to go. There we are. Okay. Yes, 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 you're getting tired, I know. We'll sort it. Look, see? So you can sleep on the ferry now. Lovely. Okay, let's go. Rostock? The fuck? Oh, it's there.
Okay, let's find a new. Never mind.
He's still gonna be pretty tired. Like, he's probably gonna yawn again in a minute. Because that was a very short ferry. Like, that was really short. He's gonna yawn again in a minute. It's kind of sad.
Get ready to turn left.
Hopefully a rest stop that we get to is also a fuel station, because we can fill up and then be ready for the rest of the job. But right now we don't have enough fuel. Only just, like, we don't have that much less than the amount of miles I need to do, but... we will need fuel, sadly.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
A fucking lag, holy shit. The lag is real. Oh, I'm glad, DRS. I mean, I don't know if you were here when I was, like, basically having a massive hissy fit at the start about the game and stuff, but... yeah, I'm just glad that that is over and we're... and I'm now, like, enjoying myself.
Keep left.
Because at the start, I was really in a bad mood, honestly.
Turn left.
Because this game was just being stupid. The fuck game? I was already through it. Ugh. Whatever. Whatever. I mean, that's happened to me quite a few times. I probably should know better by now, but yeah, the game's just not realistic in that sense. Like, if you're already through it or you're in a situation where you can't stop for the red light, then you don't get fined or you don't get into trouble. Because it's just safer for you to carry on. It's not safe just suddenly slamming your brakes on just because the light's changing. Stay there.
Keep left.
Just need a rest stop. Hopefully that rest stop is also a fuel stop. That's what we need. That's fine, DRS. I mean, like I said, make sure you look after yourself before anything else. Because I can imagine how tired you are. Like, I really can. Like, personally, I never went to university. I did obviously go to college after I was done with secondary school / high school, whatever you want to call it. But I can sort of imagine how tired you must be, man. Oh, rip. Yes, getting tired. Yep, I know. Yeah, exactly, DRS. Exactly. Where the fuck are these rest stops, dude? I need a rest stop, please. Please give me one before I start getting fined. This guy's going too slow. Oh, and now he speeds up to the same speed of me, of course he does. Okay. Because I need to be in this lane. There is actually a service station coming up. There we go. I've just seen a sign for it. It's a fuel station as well, which is really good. This guy's pulling in here as well, and the truck in front. Is there going to be a queue to refuel? Seriously? In that time, I'll probably get a fine for not sleeping.
Go straight on.
Oh, he's going round? Okay. He's sure. I only need like a little bit of fuel. Oh, look at that, not even 200 litres. That's all I need. And then go around here and sleep. There we go. Now I'm guessing I'm right. Lovely. Right, so now we can buy the 5th and final bright pink Renault for the Manchester garage. I'm going to do it mid-job so I can get some money from it. Because efficiency and stuff. There we go. Confirm. Purchase. Manchester. Boom. And then drivers. Recruitment agency. Hire a driver. This menu lagging is extremely distracting. But whatever. Boom! Manchester garage is full. There we go. Storm, if you're still here. There you go. Yeah, DRS, I guess so, man. You've told me so many times how bad drivers are in Algeria. I don't think I've seen it myself, like, let's say on YouTube or whatever, but maybe I have and I've just not put 2 and 2 together with what country it is. I don't know. Nice. There you go, Storm. There you go. So I guess what's next in terms of what I'm saving up for is roughly 250k for another garage. That's sort of what's up next to save up for. Do you reckon, guys, that at some point this profile can become richer than Alicia's modified profile? I reckon it can, but it's going to take such a long time to get to that point. Because she doesn't really play it anymore. She's not played it since we did the stream on it. But on her profile, she's got hundreds of drivers, which are all really low level, but that's hundreds of drivers compared to my, what is it, 19? Even if mine are a higher level. I reckon we'll get to a point though where, like, after every job we can buy a new garage or something, and then the business will just massively expand from there. Oh really, DRS? Damn. That sounds like a very safe place to live. Oh dear. Safe place to live, not to drive, yeah. That's sort of what I meant. It was just the first thing that came out of my mouth was safe place to live. I don't know why.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Yeah, DRS, that kind of sucks, man. Okay, it's illegal to undertake, right? But this truck is not going 50 miles an hour, so I'm doing it anyway. Well, at least in the UK it's illegal to undertake. I don't know about anywhere else. Like, what that truck is doing, like staying in the middle lane like that, everybody in the UK fucking hates. So it makes it so you have to go in the fast lane to actually make some overtakes. Yeah. There's plenty of different, let's say, colourful names we call those people that hog the middle lane. But yeah. It's a dick move, and it's also can be quite unsafe to do. Yeah, go for it, DRS. I mean, the chat's gone really, really quiet, and all I'm really doing is driving in a straight line. So a story would be great. Oh, nice, Storm. 120 kph, that's, what, 70 miles an hour-ish? Something like that, right? Which is like the typical UK motorway speed limit. I mean, really, DRS? Because, like, pretty much every motorway in the UK is roughly 70 miles... Well, it is 70 miles an hour speed limit. Which is what 120 kph roughly is. I don't know if it's exact, but... I don't know why people would have such big problems with 70. But yeah, I'm listening. Or reading, should I say. 80 kph is about 50, I think, ish. GTA 5 expanded and enhanced. Is that a mod, or are you talking about the totally not expanded and enhanced PS5 version, which is going to be pretty much exactly the same? I don't know what you're talking about there. Oh, I bet, DRS. I bet people were still going the old speed limit. Maybe. Rockstar said that? Yeah, if you're expecting a game that's like totally different, don't. It's not going to be too much different. Trust me. What do you mean, what was the plan? I'm confused. Or is this still part of your story? I understand why they did that, DRS, but at the same time, it's probably not the best thing they could have done. If the speed limit was already causing a shitload of accidents, why the fuck would you put it back where it was? Like, what the fuck? It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. That is honestly ridiculous. Like, the fuck? That's an IQ decision, yeah. Yeah, it's not the smartest thing I've ever heard. Oh my god, why is the lag so bad here? Like, holy shit. Whoa. It's getting so bad. Oh my god. Like, can we not? Like, what the fuck is this? This game is so broken, man. Like, honestly. This has nothing to do with my PC. Like, absolutely not. The Windows is pretty new. As in, the install of it. My games drive barely has anything on it. It has a Settle Courser which is heavily modded, and it has Euro Truck, and I believe one other game or two other games. Like, there was a point where the games drive was like almost full. Like, do you know how Windows, the storage bar goes red when you're nearly full? My games drive was at one point that. And it still wasn't causing me issues.
No.
But nowadays, I just can't play Euro Truck without it lagging. It makes no fucking sense. I am starting to think, though, is it graphics card temperatures? Like, when it starts thermal throttling, is it... Because I'm only... When I've monitored it before, the only thing I've seen is it going from, like, 1.8 gigahertz, 1.8 something gigahertz, down to 1.7 something. So I thought, for Euro Truck, that's not really going to cause a problem. But maybe it is. Maybe it is causing a problem. Because that is literally the only thing I can think of right now. And it's making me want to invest some money into some better cooling fans. And more of them. Either that or turn the fan curve up on my graphics card. But I'm pretty sure I've tried that before. Test it out, remove the side panel. Oh my god, Give me a gear! Fuck! Fuck off. That's what I hate, man. Like, that sort of thing wouldn't really happen in real life. Because people that are already on the motorway would move to the lane to their left to let people join. You wouldn't have people stopped there if this was real life. And the AI just don't do that. They don't change lanes to try and help people join the motorway. It's really annoying. But anyway. Test it out, remove the side panel. Removing the side panel I don't think it's going to do a lot. Plus I can't right now. My side panel is a door. And there is the desk feet that's next to the door. So I can't actually do it. That sounds like Rockstar's business model, Michael, in a nutshell. Remove the desk den. Then you wouldn't have any streams then, if I didn't have a desk den. So not a great idea, den. Denmark. Like, I can't even turn the fan speed up on the card because I can't alt-tab out of Euro Truck, otherwise it crashes. Dude. Why are you just crawling onto the motorway? It's so unsafe. But yeah, I might need to improve the cooling on my PC. That's the other thing I can really think of right now. Because I'm getting OBS issues as well. Like the encoder overloaded message. And the encoder that I'm using is the graphics card one. So maybe it is something to do with the GPU or something, I don't know. Would that be... do you reckon that's because the temperatures are really high? So I don't even know what my temperature is. I can't see it. I wish I knew to keep an eye on it. But like I said, I can't alt-tab without the game crashing, so I can't even load something up that tells me that stuff. How can ETS make the temperature go high? Because it uses like... because there's no frame limit and there's no VSync, the GPU usage will always be around 99%-ish. That's why. Whereas in AC is limited by the CPU, so my GPU usage is never towards 99%. It's usually it all depends on how many cars I'm running, but the highest amount of GPU usage I've seen in AC is something like... well, I have seen 99% before, but that's like in a test session by myself. If you start adding AI cars, because AC only uses 2 cores, you start to max out those 2 cores pretty quickly. And when you do that, you create this bottleneck, which, yeah, it's a bit shit, but the GPU usage also goes down, so it never gets hot enough. But in a game like ETS, the GPU usage is roughly 99% pretty much near enough all the time. But
keep right.
And also in AC I have an FPS limit. I have an FPS limit of 76. Literally, which sounds really random.
Right.
But there's a very simple reason for that. That's 1 FPS higher than my refresh rate. That's why I have an FPS limit of 76, because what's the point in going any higher? Then I can limit GPU usage as well. But there is no frame limit in ETS. I mean, you can maybe apply one somehow, but without using VSync, but yeah. AC is a great looking game while it's greatly optimized. Yeah. AC on its own, yeah. It's great looking and greatly optimized. You add in Sol and custom shaders patch. Yeah, it still looks great and still runs great, but then you start doing a race like, let's say at Le Mans, maxing out the cars, like true Le Mans standards, then you start hitting that CPU bottleneck. And this is why I said earlier, I think it was earlier today, if I were to upgrade my PC, upgrade my CPU to something that's got better single core performance than the 8700K, the FPS I get in AC will increase by a lot. Which is not usually the case. I mean, sometimes you can gain FPS just upgrading your CPU, but it's pretty marginal, like not very much,
Go straight on.
if that makes sense. But if I were to do it in AC, I would gain a lot of FPS because I don't bottleneck as much because of the reasons I said earlier. AC only using 2 cores. It's mainly against AI though. When you go on multiplayer, it's a lot less of an issue because the AI physics takes quite a bit of your CPU, and the more advanced the car, the more it takes. Like, let's say for example, only Vindis in this chat would probably know what I'm talking about because I've never featured this car on the channel. But the IERP13C, because of how advanced those physics are, when you start running quite a few of them, like, let's say you're driving one and then you've got a few AI that's also driving one each, you start to max out that physics percentage quite quickly. Because AI alone take quite a lot of it, but when you're throwing a car that's quite advanced, like that advanced, then you start quickly maxing it out. And that's something I've spotted as well. But yeah, the reason why that's a big issue is because AC only uses 2 cores. Like,
right.
If it used 4 cores, or maybe even just 1 extra, 3, then there'd be a big performance gain in like high grid races. But yeah, it's not like that. Plus AC will never be updated because Kunos is now fully focused on ACC. AC hasn't been updated for years, so it's not going to happen, I doubt. Do you know what I'm hoping though? Is that if Kunos was to ever do AC2, that it's just as moddable as the original AC, and obviously better optimized, has day-night transitions, all that out of the box, so we don't need something like Sol, even though Sol is amazing, and all that stuff. The one thing I hope for AC2 is, if it exists, I don't know if it will, but if it does, I just want it to be as moddable as the original. Because that's the thing that's keeping AC probably one of the most relevant sims out there right now, is because of how moddable it is and what modders have actually done with the game. Because once you install Sol and CSP and a few very high quality mods, it's like a totally different game. It becomes so much more advanced than it was, and the base game is already great. Yeah, game, sim, whatever. You know what I mean.
Go straight up.
Shit. I mean, DRS, AC was released in 2014. Maybe it just wasn't one of their priorities. I mean, to be fair, like, as much as I hate saying this, because I love racing in AC, like, AI, they're okay. I'd say they're good enough for the most part, but they're definitely not the best out there, they're far from. I hate to admit this, but AC is pretty much a track day simulator. And I'm sure Vindis will agree. Like that's what I feel like it was made for. And what I feel like it still is, even though it has Sol and custom shaders patch and stuff. It is essentially a track day simulator. You can have good races. I guess, especially since Content Manager was released. But for the most part, that game is a track day simulator. Yellow flagged to death. It's annoying because I actually somewhat fixed that problem after that stream. Of course, I'm talking about the Daytona stream, not the Silverstone stream. The Silverstone one went a lot better. Not great, but a lot better. I just feel like the most reliable track that I've come across for AI, and it's still not amazing, is Le Mans. They don't seem to crash very often at Le Mans. Usually when I see an AI car crashed at Le Mans, it's because the car they're driving is too fast for them. Or too unstable. Like, let's say, there's a LMP1 mod that's out there for free on Race Department of the Dallara BR1. Or the BR Engineering BR1. What? BR01. I don't know what it's called. And it's like, I have cars installed that are a lot faster than that car.
Right.
And the AI can control it, but it's like really, really unsteady, like with the default setup, and it's really, really low, like it just sparks everywhere. And like, you can change the AI default setup, which I've tried before, and it does work, but then for whatever reason in that mod, it fucks their gear ratios up, so they go really slow. But the AI can't seem to drive that car for some reason. And it's also the same with the IERP 13C, which is a shame because that car is fucking incredible. They seem to not be able to drive that car. And yeah, it just seems like Le Mans is the only track so far that I've found that they don't seem to crash a lot on. Like race cars that spark all the way. I mean, yeah, but when you're running the car that low to the ground, you're losing straight line speed. So, as much as it looks pretty, you don't want it. Because of the lag, I had no idea how fast I was going then. I mean, if you like race cars that spark DRS, I mean, just watch F1. In particular, the Red Bulls. They seem to run a stupid amount of rate, and they spark all the fucking time. Oh my god, this is getting worse. This is getting fucking worse. What is this? Jesus Christ, I feel like my PC is just fucking melting. Like it's completely forgot how to run a basic game. I mean, Euro Truck is not basic, okay, that's a bit excessive. But it's not that demanding. Like, what is going on? Holy shit, that driver brought in 11k. Go on. Yeah, you bring in them big bucks. Hell yeah. But yeah, it just feels like my PC is completely giving up. Ugh, this is so bad. I might need to end the stream early, guys. This is getting ridiculous now. This is getting too unplayable. Like, this is awful. This is absolutely dreadful. This is just going to shit. Don't end the stream? Are you seeing what I'm seeing, man? Like, this is getting stupidly unplayable. It's like getting undrivable. Like I can't even drive the car properly. Truck, sorry, properly. Slideshow mod. Yeah, it fucking feels like it, dude. I think it is the GPU though. Like, either it must be getting too hot or something, because like I said, I'm having the encoder overloaded message on OBS, and these are the settings I use all the time. And my encoder is my graphics card. You set it to 25, but the frame limiter is 25 anyway. Well, it's 30 minus 5. Unless that's only San Andreas that applies to. But yeah, I think I need to upgrade the cooling on my PC. Because I wish I could see my temperatures. I can't see them. Because I can't alt-tab. I can't alt-tab out of Eurotruck without it crashing. Do I risk it? Yeah, let's risk it. Let's risk it. Oh, it didn't crash. Right, MSI Afterburner. Let me open this shit. Because I need to see these temperatures, guys. I need to see these temperatures. Oh, Eurotruck has crashed, I think. Let's see if it eventually opens. You want me to make you buy a 3080 Ti just to play VC? No. I don't need new parts. I don't need new parts. Maybe apart from cooling parts. I'm just waiting for Eurotruck to reopen. It'll eventually tab back in. I don't think you'd ever, even if you were to DRS, I don't think you'd ever reach the point where my PC would start struggling. I don't know whether it's just to force Eurotruck to close or to actually wait for it to reopen. I mean, I think it eventually will, I'm not sure. Hmm. What to do? I mean, it'll have auto-saved somewhere. It's just not wanting to tab back in. Yeah, I'll just restart the game, I think. Seems like the only way this is gonna work. I am wondering as well, does Eurotruck have a memory leak issue? That was my other theory. So it seems like when you first load the game, it's like perfectly fine. Is everything alright on your PC? I can't see my temperatures or anything right now. I'm just trying to close Eurotruck, and it's just not closing. Close. Fucking close. Oh. It closed. Okay, good. Right, let's try this again. When it eventually finishes syncing with Steam Cloud. Oh my god. I don't know where this is going to put me. Oh, come on, for fuck's sake. Thank you. Why do you take so long? The game is opening, but I can't see it. There we go. Fuck me. Right, load. Autosave. Load. Okay. You guys can actually see my data. As in MSI Afterburner. Right? It looks like you can.
Time to get the job done.
I'm here. Why am I here? So what you're gonna see is... Can you guys see that? I mean, OBS is detecting it. So I'm guessing you can, right? Yes, you can. Right. I mean, you're gonna have to maybe put up with it. Because I need to monitor this. I need to monitor what this is doing. GPU usage, 38%. That's not really what I'm used to. Why is it only at that low? I'm used to seeing like 90s for Euro Truck. Interesting. I don't think V-Sync's on, is it? No, I don't think so. Otherwise I'd be able to feel it. Streaming data isn't done yet? What? Ah, I'm not that far away. Okay. Don't do it, man. What the fuck? The fuck? What are you doing? Wait your turn! Idiot! Fucking wait your turn. You can't just fucking do that. The fuck? I had a car next to me. Fucking AI. Stupid. Oh shit, the minced counter doesn't fucking reset. Okay, lovely. Okay, I've apparently been minced 12 times. They're so stupid, like... Wait your turn. You can't just do that. Right, now that I've actually opened MSI Afterburner, I'm not seeing any standout problems with... Well, apart from GPU usage only being 41%. I've seen that before in the 90s. So that bit is confusing me. CPU usage being so low is normal. Although you wouldn't expect it from a big open world simulator. So far I'm really confused. But at the same time, I haven't had any lags yet since reloading the game. So... Okay. Yeah, I'm extremely confused. Hmm. Cause I could just remember, like, when we were investigating, like, why Alicia's profile at ETS2. Speaking of, hey Alicia. Remember when we were investigating that, we saw the graphics card usage in the 90s and the temperatures were in the 80s, or the start of 80s, late 70s. But I'm only getting 39% usage right now. Yeah, a lot worse than usual, Leash. It's a lot worse than usual. That's why I've opened that program up, to try and see what's going on. But there's nothing that's not normal apart from my graphics card usage being so low. It's like, do you remember, Leash, when we used to see that in the 90s and then the temperatures were in like the late 70s, early 80s? Now it's just not even going past 40% usage. Alright, fair enough. Once this job's done, I'll be done with the stream as well, so not be too long, I don't think. Yeah, I don't know why the graphics card usage is so low all of a sudden. The game is scared now. I bet the game's like, oh shit, he's trying to investigate what's going on. Maybe we should behave now. I really need a SIG, Leash. This stream's been far from straightforward. It's just been lag, it's been stress, it's been the AI's not behaved. Thought it would. The game's just been shit, like, all the way through. And it's a lot worse than usual. Well, that did it. How fucking bizarre. For anyone that's not familiar with Euro Truck, right? There's not a huge difference between high and ultra. Okay. Look at the GPU usage now. Yeah. That is fucking bizarre. That doesn't make any sense. What does it say? It's gone from basically maxing out at 40% OAG to now saying 95, 96. There's not even a big difference between high and ultra. And no, keeping it on high is not the right answer, guys, because, well, as you saw, I was getting ridiculous lag. Also, putting it on ultra seems to have increased my CPU usage as well. That kind of makes sense, though, I guess. Maybe stuff like viewing distance or something like that, I don't know. The anti-aliasing still looks fucking awful, though. No, it's the GPU usage, it's graphics card. That's what's shot up, and as you can see, I'm near the 80 degree before it starts the thermal throttle place. Oh shit. Come on, get on with it. This red car really needs to speed up. I'm really close to 80 degrees. My fan speed's gone up a bit. GPU usage is creeping down. I don't know what my FPS is. If I knew that, I'd... Let's see. How do I do this? Is it this? There we go. Can you guys see that? No, you can't. No, you can't. I've enabled ShadowPlay's FPS counter. I'm really curious now. FPS 117, 118, 113. Somewhere around there. So it's in the hundreds. Which is what I'd expect from a 8700K and an RTX 2070 in this game. That's exactly what I'd expect. So apart from being like really close to the temperature threshold before it thermal throttles, I can't see an issue. There's no obvious problem. But then again, I've not, like I've said, I've not lagged since reloading the game. It's alright, Ian, don't worry about it, man. Yeah, that's fair enough, Ian. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. Do not worry. Oh no, Ian, don't worry, man, don't worry. I know you're still watching. You can see that my graphics card temperature is really high. You can visually see that. Like, it's roughly in like the 80-ish% range, right, of being used. And it's like only 3 degrees from thermal throttling. So if it was using itself at like 99%, for example, it would be thermal throttling right now. Don't know whether to just come out. I mean, yeah, you can do. It's up to you. The game is just being shy, give him some time. Yeah, it's just really strange. All I've done is reload the game. This is why I keep thinking it's like a memory leak or something. That's memory leak behaviour. If it's not playing it for a while and it starts lagging to shit. I remember having it with GTA 5, like when it first released. But when you play it for a while and the FPS starts going to shit, that's signs of a memory leak. And that's kind of how this is behaving. Like, this is memory leak behaviour. So it's really confusing. And I think the way to see a memory leak, isn't it, when the RAM usage goes like higher and higher and higher until it's near the limit? I think that's what a memory leak is. I'm pretty sure that's what a memory leak leak looks like. And to be fair, the RAM usage is creeping up. It's not like skyrocketing or anything, but it is creeping up. That may be my next Google thing. Like, Euro Truck Sim 2 memory leak. Maybe that's a thing that happens. Don't know how I'd fix it though. I've just dropped some frames on OBS, that's great. Sorry about the bit of stream lag there. This is one of the many stresses of being a streamer, guys. Being a content creator / streamer. This sort of thing. These sorts of issues that don't make a lot of sense. But we are ending the stream after this job, so we won't have to put up with the issues much longer. And then I'll hopefully fix them. Oh, that was a little bit of lag there. A little bit. Okay, GPU's at 80. So that's thermal throttling territory. Okay, DRS. I'm back, guys. Yeah, this game has not behaved all stream.
Really?
It's been a lot worse than usual. Like, I honestly can't figure it out. Apart from the only thing I can think of is temperature. So I'm at 80, 81 degrees at the minute. I don't really know.
There's always been big lags on my game. I don't know whether it's worth just for my account. I think it's not making it.
It shouldn't do. It shouldn't make a difference. I honestly don't know. So this is the only game I get like this bigger an issue with, but I'm thinking about it now. OBS has been having problems, saying encoder overloaded, which basically means the encoder that's streaming this is like being overworked, but that's my graphics card as well. So I don't know if it is a temperature thing.
What about your actual graphics card though? I'm trying to say.
It's not really showing signs of failing. Like when a graphics card's failing, you'd have like black screens all the time, you'd have really weird shit all over your screen, that sort of thing. Hey, thanks.
I don't think I'll let that work.
We kind of had to rush that because the would have crashed.
Wait.
Thank you. But yeah, that's why I've opened that, just to see if I can see what's going on. And for some reason the stream's picked up as well. So we're expecting. The only thing I can think of is buying a couple of new fans. Do you know, for PT? Replacing that one that I've had since 2014, which is probably the reason it rattles so much.
Yeah, fans aren't expensive, aren't
No. Last time I looked, you could get a brand Corsair, the people that make keyboard, mouse, this, and who made my case as well. You can get a couple of them for like 20 odd quid.
they? It don't really need to be branded, does it?
Well, not really, but they need to be good quality. Do you know, ones that's going to last quite a while and ones that can actually push a lot of air. So 20 odd quid, a couple of Corsair ones.
I see.
I'm not going to go for like, my viewers will probably hate me for saying this, but I won't be going for like RGB or anything. No, fair enough, DRS. The Celine S7's a nice car though. And a couple of the Ford GTs. I'm a bit mixed when it comes to the newer Ford GT. It's not that new anymore, but I have a mixed opinion about it. I like the Le Mans car, I don't like the road car. Yeah, I'm near enough at the end of this. I've got 200 miles left. It's not a lot. It's empty anyway. What have I done with the coaster?
It's under.
Oh, it's there. Yeah, it's there. It's on the stand of my middle screen. I think everyone's seen it. I did show it on stream.
Yeah,
once.
you did. You showed it on Discord too.
Oh shit, yeah. But WilsonPlays coaster that I'm not used today, which is very naughty. Just out me like that. I need to start using it. The less coffee rings on the desk, the better. Even though they do come on. Oh, I can remember. I think I managed to get it off the desk. Actually, I remember dropping wine on it once. I think it was when I did the Christmas Eve stream. I dropped a bit of wine on the desk.
Yeah, that's easy.
Yeah, it's like carpets and stuff. It stains, isn't it? Wine. It's not like wood desks. Yeah, guys, we're not far away from the end of the stream, so if you're enjoying it, please hit the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe for more. Hopefully I can find a fix to this. I think what I'm going to do first is maybe add more fans to my PC and replace the one that's I've had since 2014. So I think that's the reason it rattles so much. It's probably not doing a lot. I was saying earlier though, because I've been on about this, like buying new fans and stuff, what's going to take the piss is getting that PC back out of that corner. I was thinking though, can it go here? Like, on this side? The only problem is you'd see all wires. I was thinking there. It might breathe a bit better if it's there. Because it's not like wedged in a corner. It depends if all... It's mainly display cables I'm thinking of. I might not reach it. But of course the minute I fucking open the program to monitor my PC is the minute the game starts behaving. It doesn't sound great either, the newer Ford GT. Just completely different to what it used to be. It's just really weird. But like I said, I like the Le Mans car, but the road car just doesn't do anything for me. sure it's a great car to drive, and I'm sure it's fast, but it doesn't look very nice. Oh, I've hit 81 degrees. Really hungry, so it's a good job that food's downstairs. What did you have? Did you have the other half of it? What did they have? You can open one, yeah.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Sure.
Yes. Is this gonna open?
It's a call.
Uh-oh. How close do I need to... Why is it this opening? I'm up against it. I've stalled, I think. I can't get it. What the fuck? One of the fast track lanes is closed. Fuck. Right then. Weird. Yeah, I've started having problems with Settle Courser again. I were having them last night. I was trying to fix it, but couldn't.
Keep left.
have they managed to stay cold?
Right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Do you call something that should work as it intended to be, but it's not for some reason? Shit. Lag. You mean that thing that's been happening all stream, yet? Yeah, as soon as I open something to monitor what my PC's doing, it hasn't done it. You mean that DRS? Unbelievable. And you wonder why I can't fix the problem. Wilson is running on his hybrid engine, yeah, because I can't hear it. Perfectly silent truck. Oh, this guy's spread all. No. That's me. Shit. Even though I need to pass him. There he goes. There we go. Just don't brake. I'm probably going to get one or two not speeding fines, not sleeping fines, because I'm just that close to the place. I might as
Keep
well just
right,
go straight there.
and then exit right. Exit right.
Oh shit. Around. Yeah, I know, DRS. Alright, come on.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now. Go straight on.
What's everyone's plans for after the stream is over? I know what DRS's plans is. He's going straight to sleep by the sound of it. What about everybody else? I think my plan is to literally stuff my face because I'm starving. And I've got takeaway downstairs.
At the roundabout, take the
I'm a
first
happy
exit.
boy.
Exit now.
Stay up late watching YouTube. Probably my plan as well after food.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
you can see it in the top left, guys. If you'll watch the core clock thing on the GPU line, you can see it going down as the temperature's creeping up. So it is around 80 degrees. At the RTX 2070 starts to downclock, but it's not enough to cause the lag I've been having. It's only down like...
Take the third exit.
The fluctuation's like 15 to 30 megahertz. Like that's nothing.
Exit now. Get ready.
Absolutely
Turn
nothing.
left.
So it's not enough to cause that lag. So it makes me think, is
Turn
it
left.
temperature? Well, I don't know.
It was a nice ride.
There we go. I'm about to hit that fence, but it doesn't matter. Lovely. Right, there we go then, guys. So, if you enjoyed the stream today, please hit the like button, get subscribed, all that stuff. Big thank you to OAG for your donation today. And big thank you to my channel members. You know who you are, but your name's on the screen as usual. OAG, DeFil, Iain, Storm, Emma, and Jesse. Well, guys, that's not working. Why is that not working? Okay. I can't change my thing back. There we go. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Have a great evening. And tomorrow is a video day, so you'll see a video of some description. I don't really know what yet, but take care. Have a good evening, and I shall see you in the next one. Take care, guys.